National Duck Racing League. Feel the quack.
You are looking live at Stormalong Bay at Disney's Yacht and Beach Club Resort here in Lake Buena Vista, Florida, at the Walt Disney World Resort, home of today's Universal and Kingdom Ducks 300 here at Stormalong Bay. Which duck is going to navigate this extremely short yet tame from a speed perspective course? It's not a fast course. You can see these tubers are not coming by at an extreme velocity, but it's a wide course, plenty of room for passing, and we'll see which duck is going to come out on top.
We duck racing, passing over every rubber birdie that we facing, making bills with our bills, all of y'all be chasing, staring at our tail feathers while we first placing. Don't be hating, we just duck racing.
And now, to really get us in the mood, it's Sailing, the national anthem of yacht rock by Rude Boy Brewing. Thank you, Rude Boy Brewing, for their second national anthem of the season. And since it's at the Yacht Club, Yacht Rock National Anthem hits even harder. Let's take a look at the point standings before going into this race after 5 races. At the top, it's very tight between Little Disney Duck, Team Miranda, Nature Duck Quack Flare, and Rungineer Beth Stitch. Those 4 ducks, and you can even say this Florida duck, are all right there. 3-way tie there at 7th place. A lot of movement to be made. And then you go further to the back of the field to Orange is the New Fast, Ducky McQuackface, and Dawa Duck McGregor. What's going to happen at the end of the pack as we near the end of the season? Let's see where we go today.
All right, here we go. It's time for the starting lineup for the qualifying race here at Yacht and Beach Club. So let's go for it. We're going to randomly pull them out, and one at a time. So on the outside position will be Shuck Duck. Next will be Dawa Duck McGregor. Next will be Dare Duck Bergen. Followed by Raccoon Racers. Followed by Peking Duck. Followed by Angus, followed by Jody Quaxalot, followed by Walter's Fresh Speeder, followed by Mouse and More Podcast, followed by Darkwing Duck, followed by Quack Efron, followed by Ducky McQuackface, then Little Disney Duck, your points leader, Nature Duck Quack Flare, last week's winner, followed by Queen Quagmire. Orange is the new fast. This Disney duck. This Florida duck. Thank you. Designated Disney duck. Rungineer Beth Stitch.
And finally,
and last but not least, it's Team Miranda. So there's your starting lineup for the qualifier. Let's get this underway. All right, and here we go. The qualifying race in 3, 2, 1, go. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. Early. Wow, Angus, for the first time ever, taking a quick lead. Angus, his best ever start with Peking Duck and Dawa Duck McGregor. Holy smokes. Peking Duck. Peking Duck with an early, real struggles in the back. Several ducks struggling early. But Angus powering forward in the qualifier.
Peking Duck.
Angus and Peking Duck are neck, beak and beak.
Peking Duck just took the lead.
Beak and beak, Angus and Dawa Duck McGregor decided to show up today.
Oh, Team Miranda there in the way back.
I see Shuck Duck here on the inside deciding to show up. And Raccoon Racers, one of our top competitors.
Oh.
Wow, Peking Duck caught a quick. Peking Duck going outside. He thinks that's the fastest lane. We have really spread out. One of the pink ducks is so far back you can barely see him.
That's Team Miranda all the way back there.
All I know is Peking Duck right now making this field.
There's one eye back there. Team Miranda's there at the end.
There's a large contingent of ducks on the outside that are trying to make this top 10. The top 10 will advance to the finals. What a gaggle of ducks here in the middle. It's going to be really hard to tell which of these are coming as they come to the turn into the final stretch. Peking Duck?
Can I put it on the side so nobody can step on it?
Of course.
Yes! Booster!
Queen Quagmire is up here. You've got
We got Peking Duck. We have... There's Dawa Duck McGregor. Queen Quagmire.
Peking Duck is doing great. This Florida duck is coming in here. These 5 ducks are probably going to advance to the finals. Angus has slipped a little bit, but Raccoon Racers and Shuck Duck are coming on here. So this is going to be, this gaggle here is going to be your top 10 and advance.
Professor Miller. Who's the duck with the surfer with blue and green? Oh, he just...
They're starting to go single file now, which is really going to help at the end. Peking Duck really liked it at the Omni and is really liking it here at Disney's Yacht Club Resort. Right here. And here we go at the finish. You've got Peking Duck takes the lead. That's his first. That's going to qualify. Looks like Mouse and More Podcast will advance. He's slowing down though. The ducks are getting stuck here right at the finish. Dawa Duck McGregor is powering to second place. Dawa Duck gets second. Dawa Duck second. Mouse and More Podcast. This Florida duck. Quagmire. So that's 5. 6 is going to be Shuck Duck is your 6th to go through. Raccoon Racers 7th will go through. Here we go. Here we go for the who's else is going to go. We've got 7 in, 3 more to qualify.
You have Stitch.
Stitch qualifies. Orange is the new fast. And
Oh, who's it gonna be?
here we go. It's Quack Efron. Quack Efron advances. And so 11th will be Jody Quacks-a-Lot. 12th is going to be Walter's Fresh Speeder and Angus tied, followed by Designated Disney Duck. And now the final, here at the very last, folks, points leader. This little Disney Duck, not a strong finish, will not advance to the finals. Coming down to the end, and Ducky McQuackface and Dare Duck Bergen tie! And the final three, bringing up the rear.
Is that Team Miranda?
Team Miranda. Last week's winner, Nature Duck Quack Flare, out. And last place, Darkwing Duck in 20th. So the finals coming up next.
Round two. This is round two to the Yacht and Beach Club.
The finals!
The finals.
Let's do the lineup. We got Peking Duck, Dawa Duck McGregor, Mouse and More Podcast, This Florida Duck, Queen Quackmire, Shuck Duck, Raccoon Racers, Stitch, Orange is the new fast,
And
Quack Efron. Here we go, the finals. All right, here we go. It's the finals. Lining them up as they finished on 3, 2, 1. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. The board is out. Queen Quackmire rockets to the lead. Queen Quackmire taking no prisoners. Peking Duck decides to take a break in the back. Not sure what Peking Duck's doing. Queen Quackmire powers through. I see This Florida Duck taking the lead along with Raccoon Racers. Raccoon Racers powers to the lead, trying for her third victory of the season. But Peking Duck has decided to power forward. He's jumping up into the top three. There is a gaggle of ducks here for the lead. Quack Efron trying to get in there too. Raccoon Racers. These 6 ducks are all bunched together. No idea which of these 6 are going to win.
Thank you.
Mouse and More Podcast. Coming over here to the edge. But look at Peking Duck powering through on the outside.
Oh, hello.
Wow, this is the widest race we've seen in a while. Taking up the entire racing surface. Which lane will end up being faster in the end? This is going to be a wild finish. They're extremely wide. Extremely wide. Peking Duck now is your current leader.
Peking Duck followed by Stitch.
Rungeneer Best Stitch and Quack Efron are your top 3. I believe that's Mouse and More Podcast there. But they're slowing down in lots of traffic. Tons of traffic. But Peking Duck doesn't seem bothered. He's going for his second win of the season. Peking Duck was able to get it done at the Omni Orlando. Trying to go for 2 here at Disney's Yacht and Beach Club.
Peking Duck, Quack Efron, and then Stitch. Top 3. Oh, wait. Oh, who is that? I can't tell who that is. It's Yellow with the pink circle. That's This Florida Duck. Thank you.
They're keeping it coming. Who knows what's happening back there? So much traffic. I see This Florida Duck getting hung up on the inside, but she'll be all right. She might get second place. Peking Duck has gone unabated through this entire course, powering through, not letting anything get in his way. What a wild finish. Peking Duck going for win number 2. I don't know. Is this little area on the side going to slow him up? Peking duck, but he's slowing down. Right before the finish. He's stuck. He's stuck. Well, these other ducks get stuck. We'll see what happens.
No.
Quack Efron.
Buddy.
And Ronjanier Best Stitch. Ronjanier Best Stitch did not get stuck. It's gonna win it. Ronjanier Best Stitch takes the win. Holy smokes. Who's gonna get second? It's either Peking Duck or Quack Efron. It's Peking Duck in second. Quack Efron third.
I took your phone out of the sun for you guys. I pushed the one phone back.
And here comes, wow, out of nowhere, it's Raccoon Racers.
With the Alabama support.
Raccoon Racers.
Behind you.
You had Peking? Well, Peking, yeah, it's your guy. Well, here they come. What's going to happen with this crew? This is for the points. Shuck Duck next. Looks like it's going to be Queen Quackmire surviving out of this area.
Oh, second?
Yeah, he got stuck.
This has been a tough spot for the ducks over here in the corner. But how are they going to get out of there? We're just going to have to wait and see what happens.
More podcasts. And who's that fourth
What'll
one?
happen?
This Florida duck got
We'll see
stuck
what
in that
happens.
Little corner.
It's been quite a finish. Here they come. They're creeping towards the end. This Florida duck. There it is. It's going to be this Florida duck. No, that's this Florida duck. Then Dawa Duck McGregor with his best ever finish, followed by Mouse and More Podcast and Orange is the New Fast in 10th. What a wild finish here at Disney's Yacht and Beach Club.
What a wild and wacky finish. Let's take a look at the final results. Ronjanier Best Stitch takes her first ever victory. Peking Duck, Quack Efron, Raccoon Racers, Shuck Duck, Queen Quackmire, this Florida Duck, Dawa Duck McGregor, Mouse and More Podcast, Orange is the New Fast is your top 10. Jody Quacks-a-Lot, Angus and Walter's Fresh Speeder in a tie for 12th. Designated Disney Duck, Little Disney Duck, Ducky McQuackface, Dare Duck Bergen, Team Miranda, Nature Duck Quack Flare, and Dark Wing Duck bringing up the rear in today's Orlando's Universal and Kingdom Ducks 300. While we tabulate the current points, let's take a look at that podium finish from the chair. Head statistician Poindexter just handed me hot off the press. Ronjanier Beth Stitch is your new points leader after 6 races with just 1 to go. Big moves by Team Miranda, this Florida Duck, Peking Duck, and Raccoon Racing. Quack Efron and Queen Quackmire making moves. Mouse and More Podcast Duck and Shuck Duck. And Dawa Duck McGregor climbs out of the cellar for the first time this season. Big moves across the board going into one final race for all the glory for your championship of the 2020 inaugural National Duckracing League season.
There it is. There's your podium finish. Ronjanier Best Stitch with her first ever National Duck Racing League win, followed by Peking Duck and Quack Efron. What a day live from Stormalong Bay here at Disney's Yacht and Beach Club Resorts in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. We'll catch you next time for the final race of the 2020 National Duck Racing League season. The Machado Family Farm 400. Next. Back Scratch Up Productions. Chillin' the Most Production.